I just want to say there's not a ton of Black people here in Mexico City. We do exist, okay? Like, I'm not the only one, I promise.
Good to see another brother around here.
I've seen others. I actually keep a record in my notes on my phone. I'm proud to report that I have seen 46 Black people. Today I figured I would share my experience living in Mexico City. So I've been in Mexico City now for 8 months, which is just insane to think that I've been here this long. It was not my intention to stay in Mexico City for longer than a month. Today I'd like to just share the good, the bad, the ugly from my experience as a solo female Black traveler living in Mexico City. So this video, just in case you're wondering, is going to cover a wide range of topics, everything from what it's like to date here in Mexico City, what life is like in terms of quality of life and cost of living, as well as making friends or meeting people. Is there racism here in Mexico City? So I'm going to break down all of those things. Let's jump in. Number one, I feel very safe here. I live in the Roma Norte area of Mexico City, so I know that in certain parts, it's like other countries where their economic system is not equitable. There's parts of Mexico City where people are living in poverty, and so I don't go to those areas. And I hate to say it, I don't visit the hood in my own home country. I don't go to East New York because I'm not from there, and I don't know anything about that neighborhood.
You ain't from round here, are you?
The same thing here. Like, you exercise caution as a traveler, and especially as a female solo traveler, I exercise extra caution. But yeah, I feel totally safe here. And I just wanted to open with that because I feel like there are just less people who are open to coming to Mexico City because of this narrative that the media has portrayed around safety measures here.
The enemy is not only in the gates, they're inside the house.
Valientes brillamos como brilla un peso.
Hola, Mex-America.
Cost of living compared to the quality of lifestyle you can expect to live here, especially with the USD. If you're making money abroad, or, you know, the euro, I can't even imagine. Whoa, watch out for the euro. The US dollar I can speak to, it goes very far here in Mexico. And as a New Yorker, I'm used to paying a lot for a little.
Why do you have to take the bus if you're on the bus?
My thoughts exactly.
It feels like the inverse here. I pay a little for a lot. That has increased my quality of life so much. I'm just saving so much money, and I'm able to still sustain the quality of life that I deserve, or I like to live.
We are living in a material world, and I am a material girl.
I've had no issue meeting anyone. I've made friends here in Mexico City who, some people are from Mexico City, some are from other parts of Mexico, some are from different countries. My friend who lived here at one point recommended joining like a Facebook group to meet other expats. And I tried that. I went to like one event, and it was great for like getting some quick answers, questions I had. But for the most part, I was like, no, I'm gonna go about this the best way I know how, which is just to live my life. So I did the things that I love to do. For example, I love to see live music. So I went to like a jazz bar. I met a really cool group of friends in that circle. I went and worked out, met a really cool friend from there. Through my day-to-day living experiences, I really did meet people, and those are my friends. Mexico City is also really big on service, If you go to eat at a restaurant, before you even think to ask for like a refill on your glass of water or wine, the waiter is on it. You just feel like a queen.
She's your queen to be.
Something that I've also noted here is that the majority of people who have money, I'll get to that a little later about what having money may mean here in Mexico, especially compared to the US. However, people that have money, everyone has a housekeeper. Like, everyone. I'm renting Airbnb right now. It came with Diane. She comes once a week. It spoiled me to the point where I cannot fathom going back to a life where someone doesn't come in and do a deep clean every week.
If you kick every Latino out of this country, then who is going to be cleaning your toilet, Donald Trump?
Oh, that's no.
In the sense that, you know what I mean? Like, what I'm saying.
How did I live before? I was doing this myself. I was like actually mopping.
Now get a bucket and a mop. That's some wet and gushy. I'm talking.
I haven't really seen any examples of middle class here in Mexico. And I think having money here is a little different from what I'm used to. It's a lot more flashy. Like if you have money, you show that you have money.
Jimmy Choo. Blahnik.
Whereas I think I'm more accustomed to people in the US that have money. Like if you have it, you don't really have to flaunt it. Like and in fact, I would argue like if you flaunt it in the US, like I have so much money, look at me, you probably don't have it like that.
Help me, I'm poor.
No.
I don't think it's the same here in Mexico. Like I think people genuinely who have real money genuinely also flaunt that money. Like they want you to know they have money and they're not flexing, they're not faking, they're not just like putting on a show. I got money, bitch, and I'm gonna show you how much money I have kind of thing. And that's not to say like they're even asking like what do you do professionally, because I would say that questions come up less here than it has in other parts of the world, or especially in New York. They can size you up and down kind of thing and just feel like your energy. Like, can you keep up? Can you keep up? If you can keep up, you can keep up. If you can't.
You work on commission, right? Yes. Big mistake. Big. Huge. I have to go shopping now.
Sidebar, I promise it's related. So why I landed here in Mexico City is I was escaping. I was running, literally running from a heartbreak. Like my heart was so bruised. When I came to Mexico City, I was not on dating. I was like, I don't want to date a single person. I just want to chill.
Ew! Get off of me! Ugh!
But really, I couldn't help it. All these guys were hitting on me. And I was like, okay, well, if the universe wants me to date, what's a girl to do? So I started dating not because I was looking for anything. It was just sort of like presented to me. And one of the first friends I made here actually told me, you know, men here can be very chauvinistic, very like possessive, all of the things that like the patriarchy that you don't like, especially someone like me.
My mom said to me, you know, sweetheart, one day you should settle down and marry a rich man. And I said, Mom, I am a rich man.
They do want a woman to be more submissive. All the guys here will promise you the sun, the moon, the stars, their firstborn, which you, of course you're having because they're gonna marry you. I'm talking like first dates here, people, like,
oh, you're just the most beautiful woman I have ever met in my whole entire life, and I just want to take you to this part of Mexico where my hometown is, and we're gonna go.
It just felt like a lot, and here's the worst part, like, ugh, right, is that so many seem so good at it. Like they were so serious. Like you're looking me in my eyes.
Oh, about a round of applause.
So I had to learn pretty quickly that you cannot take everything a guy says here seriously. They are, whether they realize it or not, like looking for a wife, and I'm not it.
I think it's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
I felt like in New York, guys were a lot more upfront about what they were looking for. I think that's the key difference I'm trying to make here. So like here, a lot of guys have deceptively tried to make it seem as though they were looking for something a lot more than what they actually wanted once they got what they wanted. Feel me? Okay, last but not least, I shouldn't be smelling the ugly. Can't wait to get to like racism, right? Is racism alive and well, thriving, apparent does it exist here in Mexico City? Those are questions that have come up many times before. Yes, like, those things definitely exist. For the most part, Mexicans here are super nice, super interested in getting to know you, practice their English, find out where you're from, things like that, and share their culture. Like, that is the resounding feeling. In terms of racism, I would be lying if I said that I haven't felt instances, but I don't know if it's because I'm Black. I don't know if it's because they know I'm not from here and they think I'm from somewhere else, or the fact that they know I'm American. But I would say I've definitely gotten stares. Some stares have been complimentary. Other stares have been in disgust. I can't even do it. I don't know how to do a racist stare.
What'd you say?
Thank you so much for watching my video. If you made it this far, you go, good for you. If you liked today's video, please go and subscribe to my channel. Also hit the thumbs up, that really helps me. My next video will be posted next week, Wednesday. I will be sharing how much I spend in a typical week in Mexico City. Bye. Don't get a chance to rock these.